Boom! Back in the tube. Live and direct. Janik, your host. Back in the Lion's Den. 4. Yeah, Boomy's back. Yeah, for sure. I will always be here. That talk in the morning is going to be here all the time. Yeah, that's a great energy to start. Great, always start my day with a great spirit, great alignment with source, great alignment with source all the time. That's how I start my days. And then I don't stress out and I look at the rest of the day and I make the maximum I can to make my dream happen, to my stuff happen, to make something happen. I don't know if it's my dream or if it's, but to make something happen. Today, I'm going to be on the Truman Show this afternoon with Mike Kavanagh. We're going to talk about the sun. Yeah, because I still have lots of questions concerning the sun. And I want to explore that with Mike. He's done some research. So it's going to be interesting to see what he has to present us on the Truman Show. And that's it. What else there is going on? Don Tepo will be on the Truman Show again this weekend. Yeah, for the 4th time, me and Don together. That's going to be great. That's going to be Saturday morning, 10 o'clock. Yeah. So today, we keep planting seeds. Today, we keep planting seeds of love. Yeah, we cannot force people to understand a message or to overstand a message that they're not ready to receive, It's more overstanding the message. You don't have to understand, but overstand the message. And some people might not be ready in the... Hold on a second. Yeah, some people might not be ready to receive the message, but I think it's very important to keep planting seeds and seeds on the basic of love. Based on love, based on if you come out with love, for sure people are going to be more receptive than if you come out from a point of ego and stuff. Like, it's very important to align ourselves with love. Life is so beautiful, life is so beautiful and so wonderful and full of mysteries, but love is another of those mysteries. I think love is another of those mysteries because we have kind of lost it. It's there, but it's floating in the air, but not too many people get the grasp on it. So bring back the love, bring back the atmosphere. Bring back the love, bring back the vibe. This is what we need in the first place to change this world. Before we start arguing for the shape of the earth or other stuff, there's the love that's got to be amplified here. The love has to be amplified, for sure. More love, less ego. That's how I see it. And love, and not fake love, real love. Real love. What is real love? That's profound. Real love. It's interesting. Puts a smile on her face. That's what I think. I think they are blocking the sun because it's sending a new consciousness to Earth. Yeah, but that's what we're going to talk about this afternoon. We're going to extend on the sun because for Mike and for me, what we are told by mainstream YouTubers like Eric Dubé or other people like that, they tell us that the sun is a disk 3,000 miles up, 4,000 miles in diameter and stuff like that, because they have used sextant and they can detect where the sun is and stuff. And I don't buy into this too much. I think, like I said, that's why I said to Pilot Elix, you turn your plane around and chase the sun, I think you can never catch the sun. So why can't you never catch the sun? What is the sun? Is it just a projection from source? What is it really? That's a question, because If it's a disc hovering over us, if it's a disc above me, when he's above me, 90 degrees above me, and I see it facing down, how come when it's moved over the horizon, I see it facing me? Explain that to me. If he's moving away, on the plane, if it's a disc is a disc, right? So a disc is flat. So if the disc is flat, how can I see it facing me on the horizon, standing up? Now what? I have to use my senses against my senses again? That's what they tell me. That's what Eric Dubé tells me, pretty much. Or any other flat earther that enforce that sun model, that sun moving away on the horizon, and that's why I would see it the way I see it. Like it, I don't know. There's something in there that doesn't make sense for me. So I will talk about. Boom! I just got off work. Talk about your great timing. How are you, Coach? I'm good. I'm good. Better than most. How are you, Yellow Crystal Warrior? My birth chart guy. Yeah, that's great. You were lucky. You got yours done, and Santos now. I think I don't know if he's gonna come back, but we have to find a solution to bring him back live. So I did yours right at the right time. That's great. Yeah. So the sun. That's it. There's still lots of questions concerning the sun. Especially, yeah, the fact that it's facing me on the horizon, and I have I don't know. I have even if someone tells me, like I have to make sense of it. Like that's why I want to receive Mike. I want to. It's gonna be more a live reasoning than anything else. He's gonna do a presentation, but to spark a discussion in between us, me, and the people in the chat. So that's going to be based on this, but yeah, there's still lots of questions, and I use scrutiny in my in what I'm being told now, because I've been fed lies all my life, and I don't think that suddenly on YouTube we would know all the truth about the world. So it's just fantasy. That I think it's just fantasy to think that we would know everything suddenly, because we're going on YouTube, and like I think we're only gonna know the real reality or the real stuff when we go into another realm. I think in this form here, in this kind of system, in this kind of illusion, it's gonna be very hard to unless we take power on the massive scale. If we start taking power, maybe we'll see what's going on. But other than that, I don't concentrate my energy only on finding answers to my question. I would like to find answer to my question. This is why I have the Truman Show, but it's not my only focus. This is it. I gotta focus on life. Focus on life. I have a very important question for you to ask Santos. Ask him about Pluto in Capricorn. The last time Pluto was in Capricorn, we had American and French Revolution. Boom! Rise and love. Yeah. My bro. Yeah, no, I'm going to ask him for sure. They have planned all their events, all the events throughout history, whether the wars or it's all matched with celestial events. So you're right in this. There must be something planned with celestial events in the near future. It's always based on astrology. And why do you think all the biggest telescope on Earth are owned by the Vatican? There's a reason. And why do they have their eyes in the sky all the time? Why do they look at the sky so much? Maybe because to predict their as above, so below. They know a lot of stuff that we don't question. It's just stuff we don't question. It's not because we don't know or it's impossible to know. It's just because we don't ask questions about astronomy and stuff. But they have big telescope. looking out. So yeah, everything is made up with celestial events, and I'm convinced about that for sure. Yes, they do, my brother, for sure. Oh yeah, no, everything in the world, everything, all their 9/11 and everything. 9/11 was built. The tower, I think, the tower were built when Saturn was in the sun, something like that, or Saturn was aligned with the sun at the moment that they built it up, and the same thing happened 30 something years after. But that was the only moment where Saturn was transiting at that place in the sky. It didn't happen before 30 years after. So when this happened, when Saturn came back in the, I don't remember everything, but that's where they put down the tower. It's all pure madness. They're all evil. Evil people. Evil. Yeah, very evil system. Very evil world. People are evil. That's why the resetting the mindset of humanity is very important. We should not take this. We should not take this as a joke. This is very important. What is going on here? But most of us are not giving attention. Are not present. So very disconnected from present moment. So that is a bit restraining you to see clear, to be part of it. Rick, be part of it, be present in the moment. Being part of it, being part of the, taking part in the dream of life for me is being present in the moment, that's for sure. If you cannot align yourself with all your energies in the present moment, where are your energies? Where is your concentration? If you are not in the moment, where is your concentration? On what? This is the thing. Everything is perfect in the now. Everything is available. All possibilities are there. But if you're too stressed out, too anxious, too negative, three things clog your soul. Three things clog your soul. Negativity, judgment, and imbalance. Imbalance. The balance is very, very important, to find the balance between the illusion and reality. This is what I'm talking about. The balance between, because you don't want to, I don't want to leave everybody behind, because now suddenly I started seeking the truth inside myself, or the lies in the world. Like, I don't separate myself from the rest, and it's not my intention. I want to stay here, help the maximum people I can to be a real coach and help them reach their greatness. That's the point of this channel. Yeah, some people, not everybody will see what I see, or see what you see, or see things the way we see it. At the end of the day, we all see things from our own perspective. That's why I'm not too insisting on stuff here, on teaching my point of view on stuff, because you see it your own way, and I'm conscious of that, and I see things my own way too. People can come and tell me stuff, but at the end I will look at it my own way and make sense of it. But what I want to share is the inspiration, the motivation, the fire that I have, the drive that I have to come here every day. I'm very consistent in my stuff, yeah, for sure. But that's what you gotta be. You gotta be consistent. Do I always feel like doing it? Yes. Yes, I always feel like doing it. Do I have the energy to do it all the time? Yes. Even if I sleep 4 hours, I'll still be here and I'll yap my mouth, for sure. Because this is an habit now. It's an habit. Like I said, transform everything as an habit. You have to implement habits in your on your journey. That's very, very important. If you start a journey discovering your full potential, your greatness, whatever you want to call it, you have to have habits, and good habits. Let go of the bad habits and replace them with better habits, like exercising, reading, disconnecting from the nonsense. All this, you can develop good habits, not only bad habits. We have so much bad habits, before we most of the things we do every day, 90% of things we do is unconscious. It's just stuff we repeat day after day after day. It's I did the same for all my life, unconsciously eating food that was not really supporting me, unconsciously going to work and not realizing that I was building the work for someone else. Like, it's okay to go to work, yeah, but be aware of what you're doing. I wasn't aware of what I was doing. I wasn't aware at all. Like, I wasn't even questioning what I was doing as a job. Like, I was just doing it. Like, you're just doing. You're a human doing. You're not a human being. Because if I would have been a human being, I would have done something back then to start getting out this madness. But no, I was totally in it. I was fully programmed. I thought my job was everything. I thought that everything was revolving around my job. But the moment I became aware of my potential, things changed drastically, radically for me. I started expressing myself, coming out on YouTube. That's when I want to be a coach. That's what I am. That's what I think I am, really, a coach, a good mentor. I want to be a good mentor, a good coach, a good. That's where I align myself. I want to help people reach their maximum potential. I don't give a shit about the shape of the earth right now. I want people to wake up and reach their potential, because once you wake up, the best way to make your dreams happen is to wake up. So you must wake up. You must be aware of your potential. You must be aware of your power to express that potential. It's not only and the strength that you have in you, the strength that, I find strength in my fears. It's not because I don't have fear to come here anymore. At the beginning, I was a bit more nervous when I started it, but the more I do it, the more you do it, the more comfortable you become with your craft. So repetition is the mother of skills. That's what I said in a video yesterday, that the 1568 or something. I'm gone so far now. There's so many videos on that channel. But that's yeah. I am a warrior, yellow crystal warrior, and I'm going to free my mind. Oh, you heard me on that Robot Show. I am a warrior, gonna break down all of them barriers and free myself from all the stumbling blocks in my way. For sure, we're here to free ourselves. We're here to free ourselves. We're not here to stay enslaved and stay in a low vibration. We're here to elevate our vibration, and that's what we're doing now. We're elevating our vibration very, very high, constantly aligning with source. More and more of us are aligning with source, which is gives me lots of hope. And I will have more sweaters soon. Some people ask me, a lot of you ask me for hoodies and sweater. I'm gonna have them soon. It's should come in within the next month. I was delayed. Yeah, things happen in life. Life is life. Yeah, but I will have more soon. I think I'll have more hoodies and stuff like that. Who sings that song, Coach? It's King Lorenzo. King Lorenzo. You can check it. I have it on my YouTube. Facebook. I have it on Facebook. It's on my page, my Facebook. So you can check it there. Yeah. And King Lorenzo, great man. He gives me. Yeah, I'm gonna receive him on the Truman Show. He's supposed to come on the Truman Show. I'm gonna write him again today. You just talk about this today. You make me think of King Lorenzo. I'm gonna contact him today, see when he can come on the Truman Show. But yeah. Great man. That's a fire. And check him out. He's great. I love his voice. His reggae is very, very mellow, a bit like Teacher D and stuff. Like it's very, very soothing for the ears, and good message in it. Great message. I like his song. I am a warrior. Yeah, he's great. A warrior doesn't take orders. That's it. Oh, Fanny is here. I checked your channel. Lots of stuff on there. You were right. Yeah. Would be interesting maybe to have a Truman Show together. This is what I wrote in the chat yesterday, but I think you've left and you didn't see my message. But Fanny, I see your other channel. Would be good to have like a Truman Show together. Maybe if you are open to it, I'm very open to it. Damn, I don't do Facebook. Okay, I thought it was you that was on Facebook. Okay, no Facebook. I'm getting fed up a bit of Facebook. I do it. I stay on Facebook honestly for the network because for me, for what I do, especially with the reggae group, the Truman Show and stuff, it comes very convenient when it comes time to contact people and develop the network. So yeah, but other than that, I don't know. I don't know. I know there's something wrong with that, but I just can't let go yet. I can't let go. I don't know. I'm gonna let go at one point, but for now, I still not believe in it, but I'm using it. I'm using it for contributing to my journey, to my connecting with people. It's always great. Yeah, man. No, we'll contact. I'll send you a message and look. I'm gonna give you my email. You can. Or contact me via Facebook. Like I said, Fanny, if you're on Facebook, are you on Facebook? You can come and add me and we can talk through Messenger. It's easier. Or you can send me email. It's up to you. But the best is... King Lorenzo Warrior. He's a great man. King Lorenzo, T. Chaddy, Perfect Gidsmani, Don Tepa. These are all guys that are awesome. These are guys that I support very, very much on their journey because I love their music and they've been great to me. They all came on the Truman Show and they showed maximum respect. So I'm just doing the same. I'm showing maximum respect and it's each one teach one. We help each other as much as they help me when they come on the Truman Show. I help them. It's give and take. We help each other. So that's great. That's why I created the Truman Show, not to be popular or to help people. That's what, I want to see a change in the world. I want to see a change. So what do you think I do? I do everything that I want to see changing. I want to see more unity, more love, more prosperity, more greatness, more love. I said it, more love, but more love. I get more love. Yeah. So especially more love. Yeah. I have a Facebook and it's a fake name. Yeah, okay. I have your email. Perfect. I'll send you something via email after, and we can set up something to exchange. I have a live reasoning on the Truman Show. Just a live reasoning. It's I don't stress out with this. It's just I think when we do live reasoning live, people can reap also have the benefit from it. Have the benefit from it, and it's good that if we have the strength. We have the strength. I have the strength to come live on YouTube. No problem. No problem with that. That's the easiest thing I ever done in my life. But the hardest thing was to think that I was capable of doing it, that I could see myself doing it. But that's the easiest thing. I just have to press a button and speak my mind. There's nothing hard in here. It's just a matter of fear. And first is probably the fear of what the people close to you will think about you, like your wife and your daughter and your sons and your mother, your father. This is what you care the most because the people in the world, I don't care what they think about me. So it's mostly people close. That's a mind control we have. That's the worst. One of the worst form of mind control is the fear that we propagate against each other, with each other. Like your parents, in fear of what your parents going to think of you because this and that. And, that's just pure nonsense to me. I don't care what my mother thinks of me. I'm going on YouTube, speak my mind. She can say whatever she wants. It's my life. It's my life. It's my day, my time, my life. She can then give me her opinion. But at the end of the day, people's opinion doesn't become my reality. I know this world's upside down and everything is fake and everything is... I'm not fucking crazy. I'm not going to say like Eddie Bravo that I'm fucking crazy. I'm fucking crazy. No, I'm not fucking crazy. It's the people that are insane. Insanity is sanity in this world, apparently. But yeah, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy at all. I know exactly what's going on. I see very clear in their program. It's not a matter of being crazy. I'm not going to portray myself as someone crazy. I'm very, very grounded here. And I'm not, no. Yeah, thanks for your email. I'll note all this. I have it in the chat. I'll note after. But this is what also they want us to, that's what they want us to to think a bit that we're fucking crazy when we start looking into conspiracies and stuff. So that's a bit, I think, the tactic behind that hangout with Eddie Bravo and Joe Rogan. I've made sense of it. There's lots of views in it. It's on the first page of Flat Earth on YouTube. All this is a psyop. The whole world's a psyop. So for sure they're gonna be. And why is it posted on the? Anyway, I find things very suspicious, and he keeps saying he's crazy. He's crazy. I am gone crazy, and what? It's just to make us look all crazy. Like, what is that tactic? I'm not fucking crazy. Come here, Eddie. You're gonna see I'm not crazy. I would like to receive him or receive Joe Rogan. I would like to go sit with Joe Rogan in his radio podcast. Bring me with Joe Rogan. Truman with Joe Rogan. That would be a debate. Ha! I would not say I'm fucking crazy, that's for sure. We are not going crazy. We are coming back from crazy, exactly. But I think that's the tactic, and there is to make us look all insane and that we have lost our mind because we question the reality. It's like, hello. It's just normal to me questioning reality. What is so wrong with questioning reality? But I think some people like to make us look crazy, especially once we start looking into what the government is doing. But let me tell you, whatever the government is doing, whatever you think they're doing way worse than that. Way worse than that. You cannot even me, I cannot even imagine how bad it is what they're doing behind their buildings, behind their buildings and their facade, their big, government buildings and stuff. What they do behind this is much worse than what we can ever begin to imagine. It's very, to keep us all in a fallen state like that, and in a state of no return, to almost, humanity is almost at the point of no return. We're so indoctrinated, so low vibration, that I think we have probably reach a point of no return. We're close to that. They want to bring us to that point where we're completely transformed into robots, and we don't think no more. But think, some of us ask questions. Some of us start questioning the reality, and that's very good. I'm very. It gives me lots of hope for humanity when I see reality being questioned. Like I do, like other people do, and just, questioning what is told to us, because it's constantly nonsense. So getting out of this habit of, not necessarily this habit, but these rituals that we have, that we do for them, and that we don't, most of all the madness that we repeat for them, we don't even notice it. The people in general don't know. They don't know that eating meat is a satanic ritual. They don't know that going to church is a satanic ritual. They don't know because they haven't questioned it. So can you really blame people? You can blame them to a certain extent. They have to blame themselves. They have to take the blame and take responsibility for their life, and responsibility, and show maturity. But not too many adults these days are showing maturity with their life, and taking their life duty, and taking their responsibility in life. Yeah, you're going to pay your bills and stuff. If you count that as a responsibility, to me, paying my bills is not a responsibility. It's a responsibility, but I mean, it's not my life duty responsibility. Like, everybody pay a bill. Everybody has a roof. Everybody has but pretty much not everybody, but I mean, everybody that have a roof have to pay something. So unless, nothing is ever free anyway. Even if you have a house and it's paid, you still have to pay tax on your land. So it's never nothing free. They're gonna come and corner you from every angle. They're gonna control us on every angle. So nothing is really. So that's why, even in the ego, when you talk about the ego and owning a land, Like even saying that you own a land is very egotistic. How can the earth belong to you? You belong to the earth. The earth doesn't belong to you. You belong here, but the earth doesn't belong to you. The earth belongs to everybody. So how can someone appropriate it? That's why I say the countries and the borders and all that stuff, it's ludicrous, it's nonsense, because who's to say? It's just an egotistic trip. Again, it's everything is built around the ego, whether the personal ego, the mega corporations ego, the country ego, the government ego, it's all egotistic trip, because you put borders around your country for what? Because it's yours. It's my country. It's Canada. It's my country. So I'm gonna put border. To it's my. Everything that has to do with my, mine, me, all this is part of the ego. So to say that something belongs to you, like a land, the Indian, if you take the Indian, the first people that were living here in North America before the invaders came from Europe, they were very, very much aligned with nature, and they were not taking the land as theirs. They were part of the land, and they were respecting the land. But look today, what the evil stuff we're doing. We think that everything belongs to us. That the land, oh yeah, it's my land. I'm gonna buy a piece of land. It's not yours. Like, it's crazy to think that. What anyway? When you die, probably your family can inherit it have the inheritance of the land and stuff. But it's never yours. To me, it's just a very egotistic thing to say that something belongs to you. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not in that kind of a. This is where there is a gray area in the law for people traveling, ramblers across country, field, or something. Yeah, that's it. No. It's a very. It's all egotistic. Everything is based on the ego. The way the system operate, the way this world operate. The first tenet of the first pillar of Satanism is boosting the ego. It's all based on that. Fake book is this. YouTube is this. That's all ego. It's all to inflate your ego and me. That's why I am aware of it, and I say it also. So I don't. I know I'm on YouTube live, but I tell you what is the ego and stuff. So I'm aware of it. So I am not part of the madness. No? Like, I can talk about these stuff and really put my finger on it and say, hey, I should not let myself consumed by this nonsense. Like, especially the ego is pure nonsense. Pure nonsense. We are one. We are one, and this is what prevents us. This is what keeps the division and separation, is the ego. The pride, the false pride, the ego. And some people, it's so huge, and they want to be right at any cost. I don't want to be right. I want to be happy. When I have an argument with someone, I tell them, stop. I don't want to be right. I want to be happy. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not arguing with anybody anymore. I'm done with this in my life. You want to be right? That's your choice. I want to be happy. Sorry. I move on. That's how I see life now. I don't argue with people. I stopped arguing with people when I understood, especially with the argument I had with my uncle the other day, when I realized that they see things from their own perspective, their own point of view, and they're very, very programmed, very deep. And before they emancipating yourself from the mental slavery, it's a personal job. No one will do it for you. So you must be willing to work on yourself and emancipate yourself from the mental slavery. If you don't do it, no one else will do it. But some people don't want to really look at things for what they are. They prefer illusions. They prefer be comfortable in an illusion, then look outside the illusion and break their reality and now start doing work on themselves. Because it's more comfortable sitting in front of it, tell you a vision, and it's going to tell you all the vision for your life, what you should do, what you should think, what you should think of the world, what you should eat, what kind of things you should consume, what's going on in sports. I don't give a shit what's going on TV. I haven't watched TV for even sports. I don't watch nothing. It's all nonsense. It's all nonsense. It's all to create more, inflate more the ego, and it's all an egotistic trip. I don't care. I don't want to be in that. I want to find salvation and real alignment with nature and real alignment with who I am. So it's not going to go by fixing myself in front of a screen. No, it's going to be by putting my face in books and reaching out to people and doing reflection. And, like the Truman Show I'm going to have with Don Tepa this weekend is going to be super great. That's going to be a great vibe. It's the fourth time me and Don get together. We're like two brothers, for sure. But everybody's my brothers and sisters. But sometimes we develop bigger bounds, in between people, for sure. There's times that I have faith in humanity. The worst is yet to come, but we can come out of this triumph. Prepare yourself, rise and shine. That's it. I have lost faith, bro, but still keep fighting. They good fight. That's it. Everyone on Earth could fit onto Australia and have roughly a square miles each to themselves. Exact. That's the other thing to make us believe that we're 6-7 billion. No retreat, no surrender. We're all warriors in this battlefield of life. I am part warrior, part robot. I don't like being in the system. I hate it. I want to retire. I'm part. I like that. I'm part warrior, part robot. But that's okay. You're aware. You are aware. Don't freak out with that. Do what you have to do. One day you'll retire. That's for sure. Where me, I'm very fortunate to be in the situation I am. I can really focus on developing something for. Anyway, I have no choice because at one point, government they're not gonna reorientate. They're not gonna come and do it for you. So I have to find my way for sure. But I found my way into this, into creating other stuff. But part warrior for sure. Listen, we have things to do. We have life is life. We know the fake reality that we live in, but that doesn't mean we have to start to freak out. We have to keep balance. Very important to balance. Like part warrior, part robot. That's good. I love that. You're balancing, so that's good. You're going to keep a mind straight and you're going to still be able to function. Like what? You want to become the world is completely dysfunctional. Okay, but still, you want to become dysfunctional in a dysfunctional world? Like, be functional in a dysfunctional world, at least is being aware and still, like, I don't want to seclude myself. I don't want to pack my bags and leave in the wood and say I'm never coming back in civilization and say because the world is too cuckoo. No, I'll stay here and I'll melt myself in and I'll be the glitch in the matrix like I'm doing now. Every day I come here. I try to put a little bit more glitch inside and, but I'm staying here. I'm not moving in the wood and unless there's internet. If there's an internet connection, maybe, but no, I don't have being aware. Being aware. Very, very important. I was saying it, yeah. The awareness is crucial. The moment you become aware, the game changed totally. For me, it changed. It allowed me to release the pressure. It allowed me to release the pressure of Babylon because Babylon has lots of pressure. We are pressured constantly from every angle, whether it's bills to pay or work that we have to do or we have to go to work. It's not really it's a normal rhythm of life to get up early in the morning. But to get up early in the morning, to rush to eat, to rush to piss and to shit, to rush to do this, to rush to do that, and get to work to rush, that's not a rhythm of life. This is slavery. That's why taking ownership of your life, developing something on your own, that you don't have to rush to do these things in the morning, that you can relax. Your natural state is laxation. That's why, hence why we say relax. But we have lost sense of this. Not that you don't have to be productive during the day, but you don't have to start the day by rushing. Like, you should not rush. You should take, this is but that's it. We're so busy doing that we forgot being at one point. That's what I did. Ignorance is bliss. It's easier not to fight, for sure. But fight, stay away from Babylon's matrix stakes. Yeah, stakes for sure. Oh, yeah. Some people can't knowing their exact. That's the thing also, some people will never be able to face the fact that they are robot, that they have been programmed, that they have been uh, living in a lie all their life. It's very hard. I have no problem admitting it. I live like an idiot all my fucking life. I have no problem admitting it. I come here live on YouTube to admit it because I don't want people to do the same I did and never express their greatness, never get in touch with it. So probably I live my life like an idiot, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I never ask question. So I never ask question, and look where I am just by asking a few questions. So don't wait don't do like I did. If you're young and you get that message, wake up and start looking around. Start asking questions on what you are told, just what you are teach, what they teach you, what the government is saying, what the TV tells you, what the question everything. But we are in a state of total oblivious to the system and robots, and we take our roles, and we go on with life, and we end up retiring and dying, and that's life. Some people die with a conceptualized reality, not a real reality. Most of us are not really driven by reality. We're driven by a conceptualized reality. It's very different. Reality is something you create on your own. Hey, are you willing to create your own reality? Are you willing to use the power of your thoughts every single day, every single second, every time you have a thought, to direct it in the direction of your dream and the direction of good, instead of being distracted? Because the only thing that keeps you away from your dream, from realizing your greatness, is you're distracted. That's the only thing. I was distracted. Because look, the moment I starve my distraction and feed my focus, boom, I'm on YouTube. I'm here. Boom. Yeah. So, there's something that happened in the process. I must have let go of some stuff. For sure, I let go of TV. I let go of the nonsense, of the illusion, of the Babylonian people, of the conspiracies, of the this, of the that. I was a lot researching in conspiracies at the beginning because I wanted to make sense of it. But at one point, you realize that it's just rabbit hole after rabbit hole, and you then recanalize your energy, recenter yourself. But it's a balance. We have to keep a balance, very important. But we are not ordinary beings. We are not mundane humans. We are awake while the many sleeps. And that's the other thing, just to say, we are not mundane humans. Who's to say we are human? What's human? It's just a word. Like what? We define ourselves with one word. One word should define my whole being. Like, I think it's even that we get lost. We take out the mystery a lot with the words. The words that we identify ourselves with takes out all the mystery, because now we put everything in a word. I'm human. think I'm much more than that. I think I'm much more than just a human. I'm a living man. Yeah, for sure. I'm a living man. But even that is just word. Like, the real thing is you. Is you really that has to shine, and the words can shine. Yeah, words, sound, and power. But you have to shine also with the words. That's what I think. Because we don't think fluoridated water, because we don't watch the TV or news, because we are conscious. That's it. That is true, coach. We are much more. We are much more than just human. That's what I'm saying. Take out the words. Take out the words from all your reality. That a rock is not a rock, water is not water, a river is not river, and look at things. Try to look at things. Okay, I tried yesterday. I was sitting on the side of the river, and I was taking out all the words from my head and just looking at stuff. Try to not even have a thought of a word defining it. And it's very, very hard. This is the challenge. This is a real big challenge. If you want to start doing this exercise, this is what I do all the time. When I look at something, I take out the word and I look at it in a sacred manner. Like, I look at you people in a very sacred manner, for sure. Everything. There's nothing more sacred than life. You want to talk about something sacred? Life. Life is all that you have, is all that I have. One life here. I might have, like, how many time left? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. I'm starting to have gray hair in my face. Don't you think I don't develop a sense of urgency here? Hello, I'm having gray hair in my face. For sure, I'm developing a sense of urgency. I feel the clock ticking. Well, that's what we must feel. Not be stressed by time and be possessed by time, but be aware that you're not going to be here forever. No one will be here forever. That's just an experience, a very brief experience that bang, you're going to be gone. You're gonna wake up, bang, you're gonna be on your dying bed. Believe me, you're gonna see. So it's just a dream. So participate in the dream. That's what I realized, that I had to partake in the dream, not stay on the sideline. Because if not, I would never know what life is. So anyway, that's my message. It's get up, do great things. Get up, do great things with your life. You have one life to live. Put out the best of yourself every single day in the direction of good. Watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Only use your mouth, your words in the direction of good. Do not create more evil, more suffering. There is enough. Use it in the direction of good. Inspire people. Disconnect from the nonsense. Pull out the Babylonian plug. Pull it out. That's what you need. It's just because we're plugged in Babylon. Big time. Moment you unplug from this madness, things are going to change in your mind also, not only in the world. Not only it's going to have a major repercussion in the world, it's going to have a major repercussion on you. Come on. For sure. System constrict and limit us. Yeah, the system constricts and limits us, but only if we let it. Only if we let it, because we can rise above that. It's going to demand a lot of work, I agree. But we can rise above that. We can rise above love, above hate, above the system, above everything to create. Use it. Use the system. You're in it. Use it. I don't say move out and stop doing everything you do. No, if you are in the system, but be aware, become a conscious person. If you're a doctor, I don't tell you to leave your job. That's not that, but become a conscious doctor. There is possibility that in your cabinet, you don't just prescribe pills, and instead you give advice to your patients. And you make a little bit less money at the end of the year, but at least you give good advice to your patients. And you're not only prescribing pills with the sell pad on the side and ready to sell something. Like, you can instruct people, you can go get knowledge, you can become conscious. Because most people are unconscious, even doctors, the doctor, judges, name it all. They're all very much, we're all very, come on, nobody you cannot tell me that people are programmed to act this way. It's a general programming. It's a general programming. We're in a fallen state altogether. I might rise here, I might rise, but the judge and the policeman and everybody is still sleeping on their greatness, just adapting a role. And thinking that this is reality and enforcing that role, serve and protect. You serve and protect who? You might think you serve and protect the population, but your master doesn't think that. You serve and protect them. This is why once we become conscious that serve and protect for a policeman, it's to serve and protect the population. He's going to change his mindset. Now his mindset will not, he can continue doing his job. We're going to need, I don't see it here becoming the free-for-all. I don't let it happen in my house. So why would I let it happen in the world? There will always be some kind of a security force or police, or call it whatever you want. But we can become conscious. We can either become conscious or dissolve all these things from within and create new institutions that are not intrusive in our life. Like, if you want to keep the Canadian Army, keep it, but become more conscious. Become conscious. Like, help people of the country, build stuff, and, develop the country on a real, not only on the basic of making money, but on the basic of helping people and not creating alignment with nature. Not destroying nature. Anyway, that's where we're going. We're going far down the path of destruction. All I see is destruction around. All we see is destruction. So it's time to become conscious and aware of what we are doing, aware of our behavior, aware of our programming, aware of the time to format this. It's time to format this as a whole, not just a few of us. A few of us see it very, very clear. Like, look, I have people here on my channel that see clear just like me. If what I say about the world would be so nonsense, why would I have 1,000-something subscribers on the Truman Show and hear that much people with me in the morning? And that I would be like, come on, what I say is very, it's based on reality, real reality, not fake stuff. I'm not into fakeness. I have enough of this. Not fake anymore. Will not be fake anymore. I will be myself. I'll be me, and the world will adjust, or they will like me, or they don't. I'm not here to be liked or to be. I don't care about being a famous or being a star or being a. I don't care about that. I want the world to change. I'm very, very disturbed, very traumatized of the world that I live in. It's pure madness, and I want to see some change. So what I do, I'm being the change. I'm telling you what I would like to see change, and I have solutions. I have solutions also. I have solutions not because I don't have solutions here. We have the answer. We have the answer. We need. It's just because we don't go on a quest. Time to go on a quest. If you go on a question, you find the answer. The answer is love. We have it. We have everything. We have everything. Abundance, fruit, veggies. We have everything growing on this plane to feed us, to live a free and happy and healthy and beautiful life. We have everything for that. But now we have turned this place into hell for most people live in hell because of a colonial system, because of many other elements that can come and affect your life that turns it into hell. So, it's a fake paradise. It's a fake paradise. We have turned it. It's a paradise, but a fake paradise. So, time to remove the fakeness, the layer of fakeness. Let's remove the layer of fake. Oh, Jicky Droppy's in the house. Jicky Droppy. Big up. Big up, Jicky. Always a pleasure to see you here. Like, we're a good gang now. We're developing a good stuff here. I like to see that. We're building a huge family. That's my family for sure. You guys are my family for sure. We're all a big family. Like, I give a lot of importance to people in the chat, like you guys in the chat, or as it's like we are one. It's like you speak through me. It's the same thing. The force and the strength that you give in the chat, I feed on this. Look, I'm looking at it and I read your comments. It's important. Don't minimize that. That's why I say I like when people come in the chat and manifest in the chat, because I get to see, I feed on this. When I like to see when there's new name, and it tells me that, hey, there's something great happening. Love is flowing, and I don't care about me. It's not about me, the show. Forget me, forget the guy here, forget everything. It's not about me, it's about us. And that's what I want to wake up. The humanity. I know me, I'm awake. I'm awakening. Forget about it. Me, I'm on the rise, I'm on the go. For sure, nothing can stop me. But I want other people to really, get feel that vibe and raising my family. For sure. No, we are all a beautiful family. Yes, my family. Exactly. We're all a family. And that's how I see it. We're brothers and sisters. What brothers and sisters are, family. So, but we have lost the sense really of what is family, and family is more something we see limited, but family is something I see extended. When you're successful, you'll have many families in many countries in the world, and that's what I have. I have many families. I can go to Amsterdam right now. I'm sure Jicky will receive me. Ivar, anybody. I can go in UK. I can go anywhere in the world, and I'm sure you guys will welcome me with open arms for sure, because we have developed that bond, that trust, that family, that thing between us. For sure, I've never seen you guys, but I trust you. I trust I trust your vibration. It's all about vibes. It's all about vibes. I sense it when people are bad-minded. They let it out very fast. You can sense that in writing and speaking and the way people act. You can sense that. You can read people very fast if you're in tune with your own life. First of all, with sensing yourself. If you can't even sense yourself, how are you gonna sense others? Like, start feeling yourself. Start feeling you're alive. That you have got work to do here. You've got something to do, not just watch TV and shit. We have something to do with our life, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna take this life to another level. We have one to live. Want to live. Pain is weakness, leaving the body. We get stronger than ever, yeah, and more aware every day. Love is the most powerful thing in the universe. This is the answer, is the most powerful thing. This is what I concentrate myself on, is shining more love, more good vibrations, more elevation, more elevation. Day after day, I become stronger and stronger doing those talks, for sure. That's the purpose of it. That's the purpose of it. Developing strength. I don't come here to do the clown or to do the. I might be funny sometime, but that's who I am. I have a certain kind of humor, a sarcastic humor sometimes, but I have humor and I use it. I put confidence in my smile and I just rise and shine. That's what we should all do. It's one life to live, one fucking life. One life. They're not going to return me for in the same body with the same conscience and the same. No, no, no. I'm sure I will not, because I don't remember the one before. So I might have glimpse. Sometimes you have deja vu experience or stuff that tells me that I might have been roaming here before. Yeah, might have happened. Maybe I'm eternal. Maybe I'm just continuous in time. I'm timeless. Timeless, shapeless. Timeless and shapeless like the earth. Yeah, I think that's what we are, honestly. But we don't have really much shape, like we're shapeless. Honestly, I have a shape, but I'm shapeless. I don't have a form. I'm not a rectangular, triangle, or circle. I'm shapeless and formless. Like water, we should be water, my friend. Like the earth. Yeah, shapeless. Yeah, so the darkness helps us all, bro. Shine. Helps us all to shine, for sure. The darkness is important to. The darkness is important also. I think it's, but the darkness, it's. I think we're born dead with life. We're born dead with life, so we are born in darkness. Now, if your parents are not awake, if your parents are not conscious people, you're gonna be living living that life for sure until you wake up yourself. Because everything around you, the people that live, you're gonna see people that are awake, people that are in touch with life. You're gonna feel it because they are in a state of constant amazement. Whatever the person they meet, whatever they see, whatever experience they have, they take it to the fullest. They enjoy the now moment. So you can recognize those person. Those person are very easy to read. They have a smile on their fucking face. They're not crabby. They're not, this is what we need. We need smile on our faces. I know. To me, it makes sense. Yeah. So, being, vibration, energy, water, love. For sure. We need all this together. And Bob Marley, Raising My Fab. Yeah, for sure. Bob Marley song. Bob Marley is a great motivational speaker. I was going to make a talk here in the morning about Bob Marley. That's what I was writing that yesterday, I think, in a title. I was writing Bob Marley, one of my greatest inspiration in my life, but I changed after. I said, oh no, I'm going to talk about something else. I'm going to talk about love, about just that rise in love. It's programmed in our head that we have to fall in love. And some people still, use the term fall. Falling. I have enough of falling. I have enough of being in a fallen state. I rise. I put rise on everything. Rise and shine. And it's all about rising, because if this comes in my mind permanently impregnated in my mind, I will rise for sure. That's what I'm doing. I'm rising, and rising every day. So rise and shine, live your dreams, never retreat, never surrender. He is out. You will be back at 3 o'clock Montreal time on the Truman Show with Mike. And until then, I wish you a very good day. Wish you the best. Rise and shine. Unplug from the madness. If you're still plugged in, if you still have some stuff that you have to disconnect, work at it one by one. The best is to install new habits. Install new habits over the bad habits, and you're going to conquer it. It's just a matter of redoing the blueprint of your brain. It's been programmed. Format it with love. Yeah, put lots of love in your heart. Lots of love in your heart. That's what we need. Ease out. Rise and shine.